I'm back!
Good morning, welcome back to a brand new video. You might remember in the last one, Theo wasn't here. He'd gone to Scotland for his birthday to see his family, and he's back. He actually got back a few days ago, but I think he must have caught some type of bug on the way back because he's ill in bed right now. And it's actually our 19-year anniversary. Is that Furrnando in the bushes? I can't believe we've been together for 19 years. We've been together longer than we have not been together. We got together when we were 16, so I'll let you do the maths for how old we are. But I'm going to go into the forest because I wanted to check on the walnut tree that I found and see if any walnuts are ready. It's quite early, but they might be. And I've also got a really cute idea for an anniversary gift for him. We've got a water tank just here for the animals that I think is almost needing a top up, judging by that. It was up here. It's lasted for a good few months. I wonder if I can unscrew this. Oh, I can. Oh my gosh. Earwig world. If I open this, you're going to flop in. Please don't. Oh no, here we go. What's that looking like? Also, the flies are having their last hurrah. I said in the last video that autumn's around the corner and the temperature has been dropping. So all the flies will be going, yes, they're so annoying. They just constantly want to get in your face, they want to get in your eyes, in your mouth, up your nose, in your ears, everywhere. So we'll have to fill this up. When Theo's back and better, we can do this because it's a two-man job. Good day. Oh, you're up. Goats are usually in bed. Hey chicklers! This is the cleaning bucket. Let's move you. If you saw the last video, I attempted to clean out the chicken coop, but they were laying eggs, so it wasn't ideal. So I will be doing that sometime this week. Hey guys! Hey, you're all out! Oh, and you as well, little Miss Broody having a bath.
I've been away for far too long. And I've been looking for something I already found. In those sweet summer eyes, saying it's alright, baby.
The chickens have just run out of grains, well, their feed. I get them a 20-kilo bag that lasts a good while, but they've just finally run out. So I think I will head out and get some more feed for the chickens and maybe some other bits and bobs that we need. Maybe I could get Theo a little anniversary gift if my anniversary gift that I'm planning on making doesn't work out. Do you want to come with me? I think the goats want to come with me to the forest, so let's go. Let's go, goatals. Into the forest, heavy breathing central. The flies are actually relentless. Every time we stop, they're just all over us. I have looked around a couple of times because I was like, is there a dead body? Why are they all around me? Do I stink? I don't know, I guess it's just the season, fly season. So as you just heard, I upset a deer. I don't think I managed to get it on camera. It looked like a male, it had pretty big antlers, and it was running up exactly where I'm planning on going. I just love hearing the deer. I love hearing and seeing signs of wildlife. As I was recording, I was about to say, behind me, there's loads of activity, wildlife activity, so all the grass has been flattened. All the grass around here has been flattened by animals sleeping there. It could be deer, it could be boar. Because we're right by the stream, it runs just down this valley, down to the wildlife pond, And here that's our water collection for the house. So that's where we get our water from that stream that they like to drink from. And look at this is a well-worn path. Looks like the pigs have been having a rummage. I love it, I absolutely love seeing that they use this. Fills me with joy. And here is the witch's house, and I'm going to be taking a path up there. I need to get into there somehow. I think there's a path just here. Here it is. Oh wow, look at this. And apologies for the heavy breathing. I find it really annoying. I've got asthma, and at the moment it's really unmanaged. For some reason my inhalers just aren't cutting it, and I'm depending on them a lot. I know I'm unfit, I know I'm overweight, I don't need people telling me that, but asthma is different. My asthma is environmental, and I think it must be the season changing. Something is really bothering my lungs, and walking up a steep hill is just aggravating it. So yeah, it's fun having asthmatic lungs, but exercise is good for them, even if you do feel like you're going to die. I'm just going to follow the path that the animals have made, because they've been exactly where I'm going. Actually amazing. Look at that, girls, they've really cleared it out. Here we are. Hello, Walnut. Oh, time for some water. Me and the flies are just really enjoying this moment. Get out! So this section of the forest that we're in is the old growth area. We've got really, really old trees here. Really old oak, sweet chestnut, we've got this really massive walnut, pines, a billion flies. I know they're not a tree, but they're getting involved. So those are the predominant ones. And then we have willow, we have ash. We have a few different species of oak actually. I can't remember exactly which ones we have, but they're the predominant ones that we have here. And they actually managed to withstand the fire 2 years ago pretty well. This walnut tree that is down here that I'm going to was really lucky because it's in a bowl. It's almost like an old crater, and the spot it's in doesn't have anything around it. So it managed to escape any flames. And I've come into the forest as well because I also wanted to collect a load of different leaves, different plants. And with some of the leaves, I wanted to laminate them and make Theo some sort of memento thing. I've never done that, so I don't know if it'll work, but I think it could be quite nice. Maybe some like ferns, maybe some flies, they want to be involved. Put them in my bag. I did see walnuts growing here. That's how I discovered them earlier this year. Hey Marge. And I can't actually see any on the tree, so maybe they've dropped off, maybe they're ripe. Now it's time for the really sketchy descent. I thought if I came up this way, I could look at the tree from this height, it's pretty good height, and see if there's any on there. I can't see any on there, so they must be ripe. I also can't see any on the ground. I might be too late and the animals have taken them, which is totally fine, but I'd like to try and have at least one walnut, you know, one would be pretty cool. This is my descent. It never looks that extreme on camera, but I've got to go down here and I'm gonna check in that bowl. I'll film it as well, so hopefully I don't fall. Yes, I know I have ridiculous shoes on. I couldn't stomach putting walking boots on. They're just too hot and restrictive. I might regret that. We've made it halfway. Can't spot any walnuts. Oh, are you going? All right. They're breaking the way, breaking the trail. Come on girls, you're in the way, unfortunately. Oh, you're just gonna stand there and let me go first? I thought you were breaking the trail. They weren't breaking the trail, it was a lie. We're nearly there, girls. Okay, right, I'm gonna plop down here. I can't see anything. So this is my haystack. I feel like the walnuts are gonna be like a needle in this. Me and the goats are checking from another angle and we can't find any at all. And there are none in the tree at all. I'm just making my way up here. Thought maybe there could be some there. Oh, I really want to find one walnut. Just one. I'm not giving up. I'm not. I'm going to find one. Come on, let's just find one. All I want is one. Oh, I found a walnut husk. And it looks like it was from this year. Okay. I didn't make it all up. I was beginning to think maybe I imagined the whole thing. No, there was walnuts. Come on, just one walnut. Preferably edible. Not a dried husk like this one. Oh, another walnut shell. Empty. I think I was too late. I thought I was too early. 2 empty shells. The key is to dig, girls. I know you don't care. Well, you do, because you're looking at me like I've lost the plot. Can't believe I found 2 husks. Come on, acorns. I mean, walnuts. I don't want acorns. There's loads of you. I want a walnut. Just give me a walnut. A walnut. Oh, you were pretending to be a walnut. That's a bit rude. I feel like here is the one. But this is where I found it. Oh, is that an old shell? Yeah. I found another old shell, but this one looks pretty old. What did you do today, Bee? I spoke to myself in the forest and talked to dried out walnut shells. You're a crumbly stone. Why? I think I'm too late. So I found a shell from last year, I think. I really thought I was too early. We do have one more walnut tree that I discovered down by the other pond that we're building. Oh, I'm sweating. So I will check that one too, but man, I really thought I'd find at least one walnut. I'll just wait one more year. It's only a year. I found someone's stash. Oh, I found the stash. Here we go. Clearly manky, discarded, eaten. Eaten. And then up here, we've got more. Eaten. This looks like a squirrel's actions to me. So I hope you enjoyed them. I hope you enjoyed the walnuts. Well, I'm glad they got them. I wish they'd left one for me. I'm going to do one last ditch search in there and then I'm giving up. You can't make this up. As I said, I'm giving up. I looked down and look who's there. Right there. Oh no, I genuinely thought that was a walnut. Oh, that's cruel. Cruelty. Go on the pile there. Yes, Marge, you've probably found 50 whilst we've been here laughing at me. I did just find this perfect leaf for my key ring thing that I'm going to make for Theo. Skeleton leaves are so beautiful. Hopefully it'll laminate nicely and not crack. It's quite flexible, so that's good. But I'm officially calling an end to Project Walnut. How embarrassing. I didn't think that I wouldn't even find one. In fact, I thought I'd be too early. Ha ha ha. You live and learn. Every day is a school day. I'm going to pop this in my bag. Please don't break. And then I'm going to go down to the stream because it sounds stunning and I want to wash my hands. They're filthy. Where are you? Oh, the goats are up there. We're going down here, girls. You can grab a drink whilst you're here as well, she says confidently. I can hear the water, and I just can't stop looking for walnuts. Look, here's one from last year. Oh, you're mocking me. It's rude. Stop it. I can't stop looking. Someone help me. Someone release me from this by producing a walnut. Oh, look at that. More evidence of someone's fun with a walnut that I didn't find. Looks like there's an old sweet chestnut down there. I bet you this is the tree where the squirrel eats his nuts, eats its winnings. Heaven for squirrels here, I'm telling you. Nuts of all kinds. I'm obsessed. I cannot stop looking for walnuts. I don't think I can leave until I've found one. Where I am now, there's no way there'd be a walnut, unless it rolled this far down. I mean, that's the thing, there's all the what ifs. Also, if you ever go looking for walnuts, the information I saw was that they would still be, at this time of year, in their green thing they grow on, possibly splitting out of it. Well, none were green. The ones I did find, the green on them had gone brown, and it didn't look like it had split, it looked like it had shriveled up. So I also not 100% sure on the species of this walnut. I think it's a black walnut, but can't confirm nor deny. I also have been a blood sacrifice for the forest, so I'm glad to have fed the flies, because I have been bitten to shreds by flies, and I haven't heard any mozzies, but it could be mozzies. As you can tell, I'm not looking at the camera because I can't stop looking for walnuts. Gosh, help me. Help me. Come on, girls, we're going down. They're just looking at me like, nah, we're happy up here. But there's a lovely stream to drink from, a lovely spring. Not interested, fine, what's going on? They'll come eventually, I'm sure. And if they don't, well, they can live in the forest with the old deer. There's lots of old sweet chestnuts. And I know they're old because they are hollow. It's too early. They don't start dropping and producing proper fresh ones until October time. So, little tidbit for you there. Goatees! Absolutely uninterested in me. This is the stream that runs from the spring. That pipe is the one that goes to the blue tank for us. And this stream runs into the wildlife pond. Oh, here she is. She's on her way. Good, good. Everything still looks like a walnut. I can't stop looking for walnuts. Even here in the stream. I just saw a stone that looked just like a walnut. Are you coming? Whatever you do, don't come down there. That's very steep. Oh, you are coming down there. Obviously, it doesn't look as steep with a goat. Where's Marjorie? Oh, are you changing your mind? Are you sticking to your guns? Oh my gosh. Matilde, you can go the other way. Oh no, please. Oh dear, what am I supposed to do here? Why did I ever worry? She's a goat. Of course she knows what she's doing. Well done, well done. You might have noticed Matilde has a very large udder. I'll talk you through why in a minute. There she is. Marge uses the sensible route. Or have I spoken too soon? No, she's also going the same way that Matilde went. No. You can't make your mind up. Whatever you do, just don't act rash. Oh my gosh, she's acting rash. Oh, have you just fallen through a root network? Are you okay? The ground literally disappeared beneath her. Hey, you're right, after your little dive. I can't get over the amount of water that's running. Beginning of September, it's stunning. You don't like getting your hooves wet, do you? Don't tread on that stone, Matilde. That's the worst stone to tread on. So she's going the way I went. Smart girl. Smart girl. So Margot has started producing a lot of milk. When we first got her, I was worried about her udder because it was kind of hanging a bit. And I asked the previous owner, and she'd said that Matilde had had kids. She'd had kids a few years before and just hadn't really, the udder hadn't completely emptied out, but it just stayed like that. So I kept an eye on it and it never got any bigger, it never got any smaller, obviously. And it was fine, the vet saw it, the vet was fine with it, everything was okay. And then weirdly this year, she started to produce more milk and we've had to milk her. Now, we are not set up for milking goats. We don't have a milking stand. It's impossible to milk them on your own. So that's something we are going to be building over the next few days, because currently we have to do the milking together, and whilst Theo's in bed, it's kind of impossible. So that's kind of mad. Really mad, and also exciting because I actually love goat's milk, goat's cheese especially. So I'm gonna eventually be trying some to make my own goat's cheese. If anyone watching has recommendations for how to do it or whatever, let me know in the comments, because I've never done it. I've milked her now. I know how to milk. That's a new skill I have, which is pretty cool. I think we're going to make our way back now. You a bit tired? The goats are not spring chickens and we've gone quite far. You know how much we love our little slice of paradise here, and we're always looking for ways to bring nature into our lives, and that's why I'm excited to partner with June's Journey as part of the Green Game Jam this year. June's Journey is more than just a hidden objects game. It's a journey into a beautifully crafted world full of mystery and adventure. But this year they're doing something truly special. June's Journey is taking part in the Green Game Jam for the 4th time, and they're encouraging all of us to take small, impactful actions to help the environment. Whether it's planting a tree, recycling, or even cooking up a tasty meal from leftovers, every little bit counts. And here's the cool part, until the 16th of September, you can take part in the Seeds of Kindness Challenge. Just share your green actions for a chance to win exciting in-game rewards. Plus, from September 9th to September 15th, you can dive into the Harvest Festival in June's Journey and participate in themed game events to win exclusive rewards, including a brand new decoration you won't want to miss. So why not join us? Just click the link in our description or scan the QR code on screen and you can download June's Journey today. It's completely free and you can help make the world a greener place, both in-game and out. Thanks for watching and happy exploring. Look who's emerged from bed. Theo has fought off the virus and can only be kept away from his farm equipment for so long.
I'm back. We got some good stuff we're doing today. I'm so excited to be back on it here at Miracle Mountain. And last night we had an influx of animal activity. Check this out.
You're my beautiful girl that I don't deserve. You tame my wild heart with a whisper. Light up the house, unlock the door, come out and meet me on the porch, 'cause I'm coming home. Train your eye on the setting sun, know I'll be there when I'm done. And I'm coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Ooh, now I'm coming home. Now I'm coming home. Now I'm coming home. Now I'm coming home.
The animals clearly knew that I was back on the land and wanted to pay me a visit. That was so cool to see. Every morning we wake up, we check the camera, and it was just cool to see so much activity. And now we're heading down to the pond area because I do have a master plan. I had an amazing time in Scotland, but I'm happy to be back. I did some cool fishing, caught some mackerel, cooked that up, had my own fish and chips. And actually it was the best fish and chips that I had on the whole entire trip, and I pretty much ate fish and chips every single night because we can't get it here in Portugal like they do it in the UK. Anyway, let's carry on with some farm work. I can see Ginjey down there, Furrnando over here, and our beautiful little baby kitten that we still don't have a name for is settling in so nicely. And I just want to say, well done to Bee. Like, you did an amazing job keeping everything together while I was away. It's not easy on a big property like this.
Thank you. Ginjey, are you going to come down with us or are you going to sunbathe? Oh, she's not having it. Are you going to come with us or are you going to chase Ginjey? Hey. Hello. Oh. I personally think Theo's plan, it's either going to work or it's going to go drastically wrong. What is he doing with that? I was crushing a chair. Why? So down here we've got 2 chairs that we'd left for hog watch back in May. Theo just decided to crush one. I mean, they have broken apart. They've completely fallen apart in the sun and the rain and everything. Like, they're beyond. It's amazing what a tractor can do, and he's just ran off and left me. I need to chase him.
That actually felt really like satisfying, like getting any anger you got out on them chairs. But them chairs are falling apart like Bee just mentioned, and I need to get them into small pieces so I can fit them in the back of the truck and get them in the local bin. But behind me, you can see the lake. We've had a lot of questions about the lake. Is it filling? It's definitely holding, which is a massive bonus. I am looking forward to the rains, in fact, to get this lake filled up. But we've nicknamed one of the goldfish in there Carrot, because it's literally, it's bigger than a carrot, isn't it?
It's a swimming carrot.
It's a swimming carrot. It's absolutely massive. I'd say it's probably about 12 inches. And they do say goldfish grow to the size of the pond or the lake. And this is a big one. So this could end up being a whale of a goldfish.
What are you doing? I thought you were going to get in the front loader.
Imagine.
I could. But I don't know. No, I don't. It's not very comfy, if I'm honest. Look at the edge. You just go and I'll follow you. I'll follow. Me and Furrnando will follow. We need to trim these. This is one of those things that you just see every day and just never actually get round to trimming. Furrnando, you could trim them. Make yourself useful. This is mine and Theo's favourite road on the property. It's so beautiful, look at that. It's just gorgeous. We do get an insane amount of pine needles dropping because it's pine. So we've got these are pine nut trees above us here. And then we've got good old Douglas fir and some different types of evergreen and Furrnando, of course. Come on, Furrnando. He's got a really insane habit of whenever me and Theo go anywhere away from the house, he starts shouting at us and following us and attacking our feet. He even bit me on the leg. Didn't you? What? It's okay. Yeah? Yeah? Let me just give you the mic. Come on, you nutter. Please don't bite me today. It was very shocking when you did it the other day. Yeah, it was. Also, these sandals are just, don't ask. My mum bought them when she was here a few years ago and my Crocs have fallen apart, so I'm wearing these for now. Like I said, this is either going to work or it's going to be a mess. Hopefully it'll work. I can't believe you managed to get this on here on your own. This thing, Theo reckons, is heavier than what the front loader can deal with, which is 600 kilos. So this concrete tank is 600 kilos plus. That's half a ton, and and it's too heavy to lift. So Theo's going to create a sled and drag it with the tractor. This old roof sheeting is just coming in so handy. And you might have noticed, I don't know if we've actually shown that we have the caravan on the property again, but we do.
Let us know in the comments where we should put the caravan.
Yes, it's not living there. It's in the middle of the path. Go on, get more of that anger out. You've crushed a chair, you've bent some metal sheeting. He's clearly fully recovered.
I wouldn't say fully.
Look at you! Oh no, I'm not, no. Still a little bit weak. Still feeling a bit rough.
I definitely brought the Scottish weather back in these trousers. Right, so the idea is tie this strap around the metal to kind of force the skid so this can't just slide off. And then we'll tie another strap and try and actually tow it. I mean, the tractor will have no problem towing it. It can tow like 3.5 ton, but it's just the wonkiness of where it's going to be going down steep tracks, because I'm not dragging this down the road.
No, it'll damage the road.
Nah.
Oh, I thought you were putting the hooks through there. Furrnando, where are you? I heard him crying and he's on the roof. Oh. Right then, I guess the only thing now is to do it. This is either going to work or it's not. Here we go. Oh, that is the horrendous noise. Oh my gosh. Hideous noise, but it's working. Like nails on a chalkboard. Look at that. It's leaving a good old skid mark all the way along. Fernando's gone, but it's working. Amazing.
That is one way to flatten a road, and I've just come to the most complicated section. So I'm taking it wide, but it won't show on camera, but this is very uneven and very steep. So if I make it down here, then we should be good. But it's a bit sketchy. As with pretty much everything on a farm, the sketchiest way gets the job done. Here we go.
think we're done. So he's just dragging it now to its final resting place there. I'm just flattening out the ground as he goes.
Let's go with there and then I can always like push it with the front loader.
So this is the bottom here and we're going to push it so it's there. Theo's just doing all the bits so we can move the tractor. It's impressive. See. Yeah! It worked! Is it the way you want it?
Yeah, it's pretty much the way I want it. Just maybe spin it a little bit more. For me, visual stuff is very important. So like I want it to look nice as well. And I'll explain in just a little while what this is all about. So we get a lot of questions about the pump house behind me, just up there. I'm not even sure if you can see it. Oh, it is really windy today. I'm getting dirt blown into my eyes. It's like being back in Westra, yeah. But you're probably wondering what this is. So this is going to be a pump house. The other pump house, unfortunately, in the fire, all of the electrics to it got burnt and don't work. It's going to cost a lot of money to fix it up. And I have a spare solar generator for now. So obviously we will fix that in the future when we can afford to. But for now, I was going to build a pump house out of blocks. And then I remembered that I had this. I think this was some sort of, I don't know if you know what it is, but I see a lot of them in Portugal. They use them for dog houses, but I think it's more to do with some sort of water management. So you can put stuff in it, you can put pipes in here, and then you can access your pipes and anything you need to really easily underground. But what I'm going to use it for is a pump house. It needs a little bit of patching up, tidying up a little bit, and painting, and it will look magnificent. So I'm going to fit some rails onto the top of here and a big solar panel. Obviously the solar panel is going to power the solar generator that is going to live inside this concrete box. And then I'm also going to have a pump inside here with the pipe that runs out to the pond, and then we can irrigate all of the trees that we're going to grow up down here around the pond. We can seed with grass and other things around the pond to stop erosion. It's going to be brilliant, but it's not going to stay in this location, I've decided, because
it's not going to stay looking like that.
a lot of it's not going to look like this. It's going to look a lot more beautiful. But I realized that it's directly in all of the photos that I take of this pond, and I don't, as beautiful as it's going to look, I don't really want the pump house to be the main feature. So I'm going to basically flatten out an area with the digger at some point and get the pump house out the way into a nicer area. But yeah, super stoked with it. There's loads of room, painted up. Also, it comes pre-made with this hole through the concrete, because this is pretty thick concrete with rebar in, super strong. So I can basically put the wires from the solar panel straight down here. Jobs are good, and it's going to be amazing. Nice little off-grid system before we can get all of the other work done, because that needs the actual electricity company to come in and fix the posts, fix the wires that burnt in the fire. So that's going to cost a little bit. So we'll push that down the list of things to do.
It's really lovely sitting on the dock over the water. All the frogs are everywhere, and there's actually loads of swallows flying around. They seem to be going over the surface and picking off insects, which is super cool. This is becoming a wildlife pond, and it's not even finished yet. Theo's just going to head out to the store to look at some pump stuff, and that gives me the perfect opportunity to finish the gift I was making him. I'm really excited about it. I left it overnight flattened in a book, so it should be ready for the next step. So I've never made this before. It was all an experiment, and I did actually manage to mess up and accidentally attach the paper that I was using to hold the laminate sheets together to the back of the leaf, which kind of altered the way I wanted it to look, but it turned out okay in the end. It's not exactly what I had in mind, but it's a process, and I actually really like the way it's preserved the leaf. I hope you enjoyed watching this process, and I'm going to be giving Theo this keyring in the next video, so make sure you stay tuned and you'll see his reaction. I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and we will see you on the next one. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell.